Welcome back, everybody. I kind of lied last time. Said I was going to start Crocotopia, and technically I did. Although, I only just barely got into the Pyramid of the Sun because I was doing some other stuff, cleaning up Wizard City, making sure that I got every single side quest that I could. And I did. Oh, Crocotopia. The second world in the game. And they just went through a massive, massive graphical update and added a lot of stuff. A lot of the stuff was in the test realm, and then they released this last year. So this is actually the first character that I've made that's going to be playing through the updated Crocotopia. I'm pretty excited for it.
Can you believe it? When the Crocs attacked, my notebook fell apart and all the pages scattered. I can't leave this place without that information. My notes on the Crocs may seem like ancient history to you. They may have some bearing on our present situation. Maybe they can explain Malastaire's interest in this place. I think the charmed slaves picked up the pages of my notebook. Could you get those notebook pages back for me?
Yes, I can.
You make the rubbings.
We were digging in this area when we were attacked by menacing Crocs. I lost all my equipment in the confusion. Could you go get my equipment for me? I have it packed in wooden crates. Those crates are scattered everywhere.
These rubbings are perfect. Let me decipher the text.
Professor Winthrop studies the rubbings and grows frightened.
My word. The Order of the Fang was a secret group of croc wizards who wrote a book of rituals called the Croconomicon, the most powerful source of knowledge about life and death magic. The Croconomicon cannot fall to Malastair. Perhaps this order has something to do with the Crocs attacking us now. Did Malastair put them up to it?
Probably.
He has done similar work in Wizard City. We need to find out more. While I was running for my life from the Croc attack, I saw Beatty Narini take an ancient tablet. He's the leader of the Crocs in this area. Beatty Narini must have the answers we're looking for. To reach him, we'd need a key to his chamber. Our fighting men are trying to protect our archaeologist. Could you defeat Narini Crocs until you find a Croc carrying the chamber key and take it from them?
Yes, I can. There we go. Oh jeez. Thought that was a fire shield for some reason. With my attention span of a goldfish. Oh, yeah! Yes! It makes it so that when I use a damage over time spell, which is basically all that fire does, is it can destroy it and then deal 100% of the damage it would do over 3 turns. Mass Prism? Yeah, Mass Prism's a really good idea. Oh man. Honestly, the hardest thing about using fire with fire prisms is because you do have so many damage over time attacks. You kind of waste it when you have a prism. Not so much in the early levels, because resistance isn't so much of a thing. But then you get to the mid and late game, and unless you're using a prism or a second school. I'm already here. I might as well take down some of these guys. Oh, this guy joined. Nice. And he's death. Oh, you main balance? Yeah. Yeah, I main ice. Right now, I'm only level 140 ice. I've been playing the game since launch. So I've seen basically everything.
Our men here have their hands full fighting the Crocs. The archaeologists are no help, I'm afraid. Can you defeat Beatty Narini in his chamber? Claim the missing ancient tablet from him, and perhaps I can find out how this madness started.
Yeah, I can probably defeat Beatty Narini.
My inventory list! Wonderful! You found it!
Yes.
Oh dear, now where are those artifacts I found? Bad news! Those artifacts were very powerful. If the Crocs took them, we could be in big trouble.
Alright.
Would you mind battling the Crocs until you get those artifacts back? I would appreciate it greatly.
You are not worthy of standing before me, wizard. Fall to the floor. Maybe then I shall show mercy on you.
Just like a Croc to say something like that. Gotta say thanks. Always gotta remember to tell them thank you. Location here.
Ah, the ancient tablet. Now I can get the rest of the story on the Order of the Fang.
Professor Winthrop studies the ancient tablet.
The Order of the Fang oppose the evil Tuts. They planned to use the Croconomicon to put the Tuts to sleep, and we had to come round and wake them up. If only we had that book, we could set things right again. But where is it?
Did we wake them up or
I
did
think the
Mal
Order of the
start?
Fang still exists, hiding somewhere in Crocotopia. I want to find them. They must know where the Croconomicon is kept. We've discovered a map room that might help locate them. Unfortunately, it's located through the palace. We can't get inside. My assistant, Malcolm Danforth, has been working on a way to enter the palace, but with all these Tuts about, I'm afraid for him. Please, help him. You'll find him in the excavation room in the Chamber of Fire.
Chamber of Fire.
Now that that's all sorted, I'd better stay here with them and make sure nothing else goes missing.
Yeah, you probably should.
You want to know about the history of the Mander race?
Yes.
I'm sure you know we have been slaves of Crocs for ages. Curse their proud snouts. We were too weak-minded and the Crocs took advantage of us. But then, when the Crocs were cast into the sleep, we thought we would be free again. Ha! But are we free? Now the Marleybonians have come here, and we are servants again. And they are stealing our history right out from under our very feet. We need to be free from the curse of the Crocs and all these meddlesome Marleybonians. If only we could break this curse that we live under.
Here we go.
You're to help me find a way inside the palace? Excellent! As far as I can tell, the palace requires a keystone to unlock the door. My partner Robert Lancaster has been searching for the keystone. See if you can find him, while I see if I can't whip up some other way in.
My, there are Crocs everywhere. I tried to venture out to find the keystone and ended up running for my life. Tell Malcolm Danforth I don't have the keystone, but I did discover that a piece of it is buried in the dig site at the Royal Hall. Say, could you do us a favor, being a wizard and all? Since we Marleybonians don't use magic, we don't have much effect against those fire servants. We've heard that once you defeat a flame servant, you are left with a small eternal flame. When our fires go out, this place is pitch black. Some of those eternal flames would come in handy. $310. Yeah, that's gonna earn a fire pro. Oh, and he uses an ice shield. Lame. 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 Alright, you're toast. You're toast! And not just because you're fire type, but you are toast. Yeah, can't save yourself with an ice shield, dude. Yeah, that time is over. Yeah, how do you like that? I told you told your buddy you can't save yourself with an ice shield. But I appreciate you wasting a turn. Yeah, and a critical. You have brought us back some eternal flames. Jolly good. I will not worry about the lights going out down here any longer. Thank you, my friend.
Not a problem. I'm only half dead.
Thanks for that. Good show, that Robert. He couldn't find the keystone, but he did give us a way to find it. It's time to roll up your sleeves and dig into the dirt like a true archaeologist. We need to find that keystone. Please go to the dig site in the Royal Hall and search for the missing piece. It's probably just below the surface of the sand, so you may have to dig around some.
Alright, what does this guy want?
We need the hammers from some of the Cyclops to activate these
Say no
obelisks.
more. They are
I don't
myth
understand
type.
the how of it, but they're magically connected.
Say no more. As long as they're not fire type. Oop. Another critical. Nice. Just from the initial attack, too.
Wonderful! You have found the keystone!
Yeah!
You are a
Found the
true
keystone.
archaeologist, my friend. I haven't been twiddling my thumbs either. I learned they divided the keystone into 2 pieces in order to ensure the safety of the palace. Who knew? There's only one thing to do, and I'm afraid it's up to you.
I know.
According to these inscriptions, the Narini Quartermaster has the final piece of the... You will have to defeat him in combat and get it for us.
Naturally.
Can you do that?
Well, if there's no other option than beat him up and steal it, then I suppose. Gotta use these fiery fists of justice. Wait, did I even... Spellements 101. Weird. Oh, I still need one more hammer for those guys? Whatever, I'll do that later. Ain't nobody got time for any of that jazz. Oh, I got time to get some ore, though. What kind of ore? I don't know. Could be any. Quartermaster. And while I'm waiting for people to join the Quartermaster, I am gonna go do some other stuff.
You learned all that by talking with Salam? Quite the hothead he is. I hope he does not stir up too much trouble. The Manders are a docile race, you know.
He didn't lie.
Hedge mentioned the
This is
Chamber
not
of
at
the
this
Chosen.
library.
I have heard that the texts of our ancestors were stored there, but no one knows where that chamber is. Could you find out information about it? I fear rousing the Marleybonians' curiosity, though. But maybe Prospector Zeke would know of it.
That's probably a good call.
Jumping horn toads. You say you're looking for the Chamber of the Chosen? I thought that was a Mander myth. None of them Marleybonians believe it be existing.
This is Wizard101. Everybody knows that all myths actually exist. This is a known fact, Zeke. How could you not know this? Come on.
See some clips
Come
concerning
on.
that chamber down at the Royal Hall. Take this parchment and make a rubbing of the glyphs. Then take the parchment back to Zane for translating. Look for a statue with only one brazier. Just past and dig down there.
I gotta train my pet. And I have to see what
Greetings,
Kinubach
young
Mall
wizard.
wants.
I was wondering if you could do something for me. I am
Okay.
in the middle of making a necklace
Okay.
and just discovered that I'm going to need a fire gem.
Okay.
Can you go to Ravenwood and see if Dahlia Falmea has an extra fire gem?
That's great. I'm going to Wizard City anyways.
So, you need a fire gem.
Yeah.
I'll see if I have one. Give me a moment. Oh my, it seems that I ran out. My normal supplier is Gustav Copperflame, the ring shopkeeper. You can ask him if he has any.
Why? I could just go to the source.
So you need a fire gem. I normally have some in stock. I embed them in some of the rings I make.
Ooh, a level 63. Nice.
Unfortunately, they have been in great demand lately, and I don't have any. You can normally find them in the Dragon's Mouth Cave, next to the Living Flame.
Alright. Guess I'll use a blade on this other fire. And a critical. Very nice. Yeah. Sweet.
At last, the other piece. You're quite a tough worker. You sure you're not from Marleybone?
Yes.
Here, let me put the pieces together for you.
I think I would know if I was from
Now that we
Marleybone.
have the keystone, we must inform Professor Winthrop.
I'm not Harry Potter.
Head back to the entryway and tell him we can unlock the palace now. It's those charmed slaves have made a mess of things. We had all of our digging tools packed away, then those Manders found them and wandered off with them.
Why were they all packed away? They
It
shouldn't have
would be
been packed
most
away.
helpful if you could find our archaeological picks and shovels. They are scattered throughout this excavation site. Please, collect them so we can return to our work.
How did you get all this excavation done already if all the picks and shovels were packed away? That's what I want to know.
Smashing! You collected all of our digging tools that the chamber slaves wandered off with.
Yeah.
I'll store them away so that we'll have them when we
Smashing.
need them. Isn't archaeology exciting?
Alright.
You and Malcolm found the keystone. Splendid. We have the key to the palace now. Go inside and help Lieutenant Standish clear the way into the throne room.
Throne room. Oh, I'm level 18. Time for a new
You're
spell.
coming along nicely. I think it's time to put your skills to the test. Come see me soon.
I will.
It's about time you returned to learn another spell, dear. This one will help you immensely in combat.
Fire dragon. No, it's not. It's
It
not
will
fire
first
dragon.
require a frozen fire gem from Krakatopia. Once you are there, consult Zane at the library.
Ooh, I get this at level 20. Alright, so now I gotta go back over here to Gollum Court.
You remove a fire gem from the living flame.
Turn this
Greetings,
quest.
student of fire. You say you need help with finding a frozen fire gem? Not too much is frozen here in Krokotopia.
That's true.
But I have heard of some glyphs concerning these found at the dig site in Royal Hall.
Zene hands you some papyrus.
Take this and make some rubbings of the bird obelisks down there. I should be able to advise you better after that.
He knows exactly what obelisk to go to, and yet somehow he doesn't know what it says.
Thanks, young wizard. I really appreciate your help. This should make a fine addition to my new necklace.
And I think this is my pup. Isn't he a handsome boy? Hi, buddy. Alright.
Greetings, student of wizardry. I must say that I am, for example, Major Talbot keeps staring at me as if I were an amusement. Manders may look strange to some, but we have our pride. He's intimidating me with his stare, and I'm afraid to confront him. Could you talk to him for me? Manders are quite shy by nature, you know.
What? It's concluded that I thought he looked odd. Well, I must say that Manders are very different than anything we have in Marylebone. Actually, I was puzzled as to why he is purple. All the others I've seen are either blue or orange. I feel my ignorance embarrasses me. Would you be so good as to talk to Zene? Ask why the Manders are the colors they are.
The Major
No, seems
wanted to
kinda
know
fishy.
why Manders are the colors they are? Actually, I'm surprised that no one from Marylebone has asked before. Originally, Manders were green, but some of our forefathers served the different orders. The pyramid is of the fire order. Manders who served it changed to orange. The Crocosphinx is of the order of ice. Those Manders who are blue in nature are descendants of those whose ancestors served ice. The tomb is of the storm order. Manders such as Hedge al-Dim, purple in nature, are descendants of those who served storm. I guess the elements became a part of our four Manders long ago, and that is why we are four different colors.
The Manders are different colors because their four Manders serve the three orders of fire, ice, and storm.
But it serves
Gadzooks!
as lore.
Makes a sort of sense now. I guess my curiosity got the better of me. As an officer and a gentleman, please apologize to Hetch for me. I didn't mean to be inconsiderate.
As an officer and a gentleman, he should apologize himself.
Oh, Major Talbot didn't know why Manders are different? I thought everyone knew why. Say, could you do me a favor? I was supposed to fill up a canteen for the professor. The well water by the shop tastes the best if you could fill it for me. The professor is just inside the pyramid. I'm sure he will be grateful for your service.
I think they streamlined that dialogue. It used to talk about how the professor... they definitely streamlined the quest because it used to be the professor to ask because all the water was salty.
You fill up the
And then the
canteen
Mander was
from the
like,
well.
oh, well, yeah, because you're not filling it from the well.
Why, thank you for bringing the canteen. The air is so dry here, it can bring on a thirst that can make you dizzy. Gadzooks, that's the best water I've ever tasted. Can you take this canteen to Dr. Fleming at the dig site? He thinks all the water here on Croc is salty.
Ah, there we go. Here we go.
You take a rubbing at the statue's base.
So, you made the rubbings of the bird obelisk? Let me...
Zene studies the papyrus.
Ooh, I know where this is. A treasure of fire gems was stored in the Crocosphinx during the Iman era, and now they are trapped in the frost. Go to the room where General Kaba stands in the Hall of Champions. Take but one of the gems frozen there. Professor Falmea will know what to do next.
Oh, I gotta go to the Crocosphinx.
Alas, I cannot translate this. This uses glyphs I do not recognize. Talk with Tinu Bakmal. He is more familiar with such things.
Tinu Bakmal. Will do.
Excellent! Now we can activate these obelisks. Try the water. All the water on Krokotopia tastes salty due to all the sand. I sometimes wish I had stayed back in Marleybone.
Well, maybe if you fill your canteen up in the correct spot, that won't be a problem.
Great Majesty of the Queen! That water is delicious. Thank you. I will always endeavor to fill my canteen at the well from now on. You know, I found an old Manda scroll. Could you give it to Hetch in appreciation for bringing this incredible water to my attention? Thanks again, young wizard. All right. Now that we have the hammers, place one near each obelisk. That should activate them.
Well, guess I'm doing another boss fight. Tree. Alligator. Moon. And boss fight. Spear Crusher's Tomb. Okay. Now while I wait for that, I am going to go back to Teeny Block Mall. You hear that? My dog is yelling at me. Come here, buddy. Behold, the dog. The dog responsible for yelling at me. Isn't that right, dude? You ever hear yelling at me? No. You friggin'. You were outside for like an hour just chilling out. This freaking guy. Ah! This dog gives me crap. Yep, there's a glitch in the Matrix. Messing with the green screen. Aha! It did work. And it's a critical. Excellent. Oh, what? No freaking way. Don't tell me it survived with 1 health. If it survived with 1 HP, that is going to be hilarious. And now we'll never know. I wouldn't be surprised though. It probably did survive with only 1 HP. Alright, Mr. Pike Spirit Crusher guy. I'll do this. No, the evil snowman melts.
Excellent work. The Cyclops should now be easier to handle with their leader out of the picture.
Nice. About halfway to another level. Unfortunately, I can't get my new spell until I finish the pyramid. So that's something.
Dr. Fleming found an ancient Mander scroll? Now I wish I had listened to my great-great-grandmander when he tried to teach me how to read the old language. I would really like to know what is on this ancient Mander scroll. Would you do me a favor and ask Professor Winthrop what it says?
I forget. That I could just teleport straight to him.
You would like me to translate an ancient Mander scroll? Well, I'm not versed in ancient Mander, but I know Danforth is. See him at the excavation site.
Ooh, hello again.
So if you're worried that
so good to see you, my friend.
if you're worried that you
No
have to
one ever
learn a
comes
lot
down
of
here
stuff
to
really
visit with
quickly,
me.
you really
I
don't.
don't know why. Ooh, you need me to translate your glyphs? Yes, I study glyphs as a hobby. Not many people do it, you know. Ooh, you need to go to the lower level of the Altar of Kings. Down there you will find the sacred chamber. You will find it there. Yes.
This guy's always creepy when he talks.
You find the hallway blocked. Report this.
Gotta go to Zané in the Oasis. Back to the Oasis.
Oh no! The lower hallway leading to the Chamber of the Chosen is blocked? The old scrolls of the Mander race are lost!
Oh no! History revealed.
Wait! The hallway in the Altar of Kings was damaged when the Marleybonians began their excavations. Maybe someone was in there before they collapsed. Check with Professor Winthrop. He was overseeing the excavations, so he should surely know what is beyond the hallway.
Will do. At one time, I actually remember to just
I
teleport
jolly
straight to
well
this guy.
remember that hallway crashing in on us. Luckily, no one got hurt. You can get to the same place through one of the doors in the Chamber of Fire. Just turn right at the first intersection. Nothing of value in there.
Nothing of value?
Please, good young wizard, help me. The wicked Tuts have enslaved my people. They use terrible magic to force us to work here in the pyramid. Please allow us to be free of their oppression. Help me break the charm. Defeat charmed slaves in battle so we might be free.
You say you need some ancient Manda translated?
Yes.
I'll do my best. It says that there is a beguiler who's been charming the Mandas. The Mandas have been enslaved due to this mage's spells. They say there is a chamber nearby that houses the souls of the ancient charmed Mandas. Probably just a myth. I'd investigate, but I'm far too busy. Can you search outside the excavation? Look for a door with 2 obelisks beside it. Tell me if you find it.
Ooh. I'm in the Chamber of Fire.
It has been a while since someone has challenged us. It will be a pity to defeat you so quickly. Prepare for battle, wizard.
I'm ready for battle. Are you ready for battle? Jeez. Yeah. Oh wow. I'm a friend that level 63. Nice. What? View wish list. Nah. All right. Oh. Did I really just...
Bruh.
Did I just do that? Oh boy. Oh boy. I did. Maybe I can just go around it. Yeah!
You pick up the book containing the Mander race's long-lost history. History of the Mander race. For thousands of years, the Mander race lived in harmony and peace. Then one day, a piece of floating earth showed up near the oasis. This piece of floating earth contained crocs, who were tired and hungry from their trek. They were fed and their needs attended, But soon they began to take advantage of the Mander's hospitality.
Naturally.
Soon they began to unleash their powers and cruelty upon the Manders. And from then on, the Mander race has lived under the tyrannical rule of the Crocs. The Manders believe that one day, a person of great power will come and throw off the shackles of the Crocs. The Manders will once more live free.
The lost history of the Mander race! You have returned to us something that we will hold dear for countless generations. I will keep it safe here in the library for all my days. A million thanks be bestowed on you. This act will long be remembered.